Good morning. So today I am going to show you how I'm going to take this into a polish like faux blowout and how I'm going to do that. So I literally just blast dried it with my professional blow dryer. I am short on time today. For those that don't know, I have naturally wavy texture, hence why she looks always thirsty. It's just the hair type. So we just blast dried it. I did prep it with like quite a bit of product, which I'll go through maybe at the end if I remember. But for this, I just want to show you how good this tool is. And it's not a Dyson. It's a friendlier price point. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to section out my hair. Like just like the little nape bit here. I'm going to take, is that too much? Take that section. We're gonna clip that out of the way. So the tool, oh my god, my sleeve. The tool I'm using, I've shown before, but it's the Amika hot brush, but it doesn't blow air. So this is on, it's hot. So your hair has to be dry when you're using this. So for this, I'm gonna take my Orbe Dry texture spray, not texture spray, heat spray. Super lightweight. Make sure to get those little ends. And I'm just gonna take my first section. Take this, it's got like a little comb on it. And I'm just gonna, you need a bit of tension with this. I'm just gonna smooth everything down. I usually do a couple of passes and then I'll kind of roll the ends a little bit. So with this, if you are someone that can't use a blow dryer, like already, she's quick, guys, I'm telling you. If you can't use a blow dryer, or if you're like me where you're short on time, I don't have the time to give myself like that full blowout today. Like I have to be in work. Look at the difference. And you're really gonna see it when we get to the top of my head, like it's crazy. I'm just gonna do that one more time. Roll it, hold it for a second, let that heat compress, and then I just let this sit. Okay, I'm gonna do the other side. And the spray gives like a 450 heat protection, and it's super lightweight for everybody's hair type. And then you can also, it just adds this like shine to it and life back into it. So I like to come in and like make sure the root is smooth. I didn't even use a brush when I was blow drying my hair either. Like I just was like using my fingers to rough dry it. I really gotta go to work. So I just want to show how good this is, because I feel like it's very, I think someone said it blew up on TikTok at one point. I'm not sure, but I'll link it. I can see if I can get my hands on at the salon for you guys, for the locals, but I'll link it to see if I can find where you can also order it from if need be. Okay, so then we're gonna take our next section. Which is essentially this bit. So I kind of did everything under here, and the next section I'm taking high. Make sure that's on my laptop. Make sure you spray each section. Same thing, split it in two. I'm seriously thinking I might get bangs. I know I said this in the last video, but actually. So if you were looking for more volume, you would lift up to create that lift while you do it. I don't want volume at the side of my head because I have a round face shape. Preferably, like this is the widest point, so we don't need to be adding width. So I'm gonna do this section in as well, like the bottom one, and then typically the rest I like to do out. And this allows the hair not to stick together as well, which I find helps keep like this shape. So just want to make sure we get those little ends. Keep it for a couple seconds. My hair is coarser, so it stays on the heat a bit longer. So if you have finer hair, if you have damaged hair, you need to be using, you won't need to leave it on as long. So just gonna get that nice little. It's nice as well with this tool because it is something that like you could do a heavier curl if you wanted to. So you wouldn't need to bring like everything with you. Or if you're traveling and you have those like hotel blow dryers, like this is a good way to still get the blowout look without having to take a blow dryer, take a curling iron, take a straightener. It's like just take take this. So I'm not bringing the curl all the way up because I want more of that faux blowout. You cannot adjust the heat on this. It is one temperature. So you want to make sure you're using a heat spray that goes up to 450. Depending on density, it will depend on like the thickness of your hair, the density of your hair, the type of hair will depend on how big you can take your sections. I have quite a bit of hair, so I do have to take smaller sections. But for those that have finer hair, this would be like even quicker. So we're just gonna continue round with this technique. You can set it as you go if you want, because of the product I've used and because of the memory in my hair naturally. I'm not gonna spray it as I go, but if you're somebody that their hair doesn't hold a curl well, that could be, or like a wave or anything, it might be the tool, the products you're using. Like, are you using a heat protection with a bit of a hold in it to help with that? If you are somebody who whose hair does not hold a curl well, you might need to use a different type of heat protector. Hot Touch 22 is great if you're somebody like that. Reasonable price as well. And it just allows you to get that hold with the heat protectant. But that's why product choice is really important for hair type and for you, not just like what's trending. Already it's like looking much better. Okay, so for this bit, I'm just gonna roll my sleeves up here. I'm really thick up here, so I will be, I might be able to get away with that. Okay, we'll try. We'll do one side at a time though for this. My front section, I typically take like a little triangle. I'm really just like rolling that heat in, like exactly how you would use a round brush, but it's gonna smooth down the fuzzies. Sometimes with a curling iron, unless it's like a very fat curling iron, you can't get it still goes too curly. Where this gives like a true faux blowout while maintaining the volume, which is what a lot of people want in their blowouts, particularly up top. I'm trying not to touch the stuff I've already done. Now I like to take like more vertical sections, but if you want like the va-va-voom volume, do it this way. Like I said, my face shape, I don't love when it is too round on top. This is also a great tool for bang girls. If you don't want to blow dry it in the morning, if you have kids you don't want to wake up with the blow dryer, but you still want to do something, this is like you can already, like the shine, everything. So like this looks like hair, this looks like it needs help. So like a little triangle at the front, same thing. Okay, so this is kind of the vibe when it's done. So I'm gonna comb it out. You can use a brush, whatever you want. For this, why does it sound like someone's on the deck? Ooh, much better. And then I'm gonna use a little bit of the Gold Dust oil just to get those, and I mean like a drop, just to rub through my little ends because they're a wee bit thirsty. And then I'm gonna take my Orbe dry texture spray. Talked about this before, pulse it. Oh yeah, look like a different person. This is how I'm meant to be going to work. Orbe Gold Dust dry heat protection spray, and then I use this to finish. I did use this in my blow dry as well, by the way, with Super Shine and Maximista, and then my dry texture spray like the OG. So that is it. And of course, the Amika Hot Styler. So hope you all have a great day, not just a good day. Bye.